Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
William Teague gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Batting second, right fielder, Victor Herrera.
from the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Almora leads off second with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Fouled away. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies nothing. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Rob Zastryzny will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
So striding in, Mario Ibar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mario Ibar.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, left fielder, Rico Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Rico Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Into the box now, Bobby Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Turner on second. Mota on at first with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 home. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Cedeno is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, Evan Cedeno. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Evan Cedeno.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Missed with a breaking ball. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Rounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
James Sasaki.
Into the box, Jay Sasaki. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 0-1. Sasaki playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Cedeno on at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep to right center. Marrero on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Nori Nomura.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nori Nomura. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The 2-1 home. To short. Flores over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now the Cubs pitcher, Rob Zastryzny. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Now, 1-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Carlos Flores, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Right field. Ibar moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Victor Marrero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bouncer to the left side. Nomura is there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, William Teague, and they'll need him to get something going here.
William Teague.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Mario Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 5, Rico Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Rico Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Bobby Turner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch out, nothing doing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Jose Mota, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Sliced hard on the ground. Baez fields it from deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Padilla.
Left fielder, Jesse Padilla.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Padilla, the runner at second with 1 away. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Marrero has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Evan Cedeno.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Cedeno. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, James Sasaki.
Into the box now, Jay Sasaki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And it brings the Phillies back even now with one apiece.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Nori Nomura. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. All even now at 1-1.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Chavez.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Castellanos into shallow left. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Javier Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher,
the pitcher, Rob Zastryzny, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Chavez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Carlos Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mario Ibar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Popped him up. Chavez has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Rico Hernandez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Ready for another shot now. Bobby Turner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. One there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way is pitch number 75. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Marrero. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack has demonstrated. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jose Mota is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Baez. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Nick Castellanos now, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan Cedeno.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Cedeno, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Captain James Sasaki.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jay Sasaki.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Cedeno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jarvis Waldron is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eric Hosmer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mota waits on it. 1 down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in, Samuel Chavez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sasaki gathers, but he can't get it there in time. Chavez reaches on the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. In now, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Waldron, a native Pennsylvanian, he's a second-year big leaguer. Up top, it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Michael Boyle will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Michael Boyle.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 0-1 on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. As the side is ran left. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies 1. Michael Phillies gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Phillies.
Digging in now, Nori Nomura comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. High chopper towards first. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Mario Ibar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail it here 2-1. Dwayne Gilly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dwayne Gilly.
At the plate, Albert Almora. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This one's down to third. Oh, look at Castellanos. Wow. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. In now, Victor Marrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Marrero, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Throw over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ibar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Kevin Santos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Kevin Santos.
Now in the box, Rico Hernandez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Hernandez.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Bobby Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Jose Mota.
Standing in, Jose Mota, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit to the left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Nick Castellanos now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Arthur will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 2.
Kenny Wood is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Samuel Chavez. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Arthur, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one. A fastball that just misses inside.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Wilson Ramos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Wilson Ramos.
Baez breaks from first. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Two balls and a strike. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, Georgia, Carlos Flores.
At the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 0-1 the count. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Billy Wagner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Billy Wagner.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kenny Wood, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kenny Wood.
And now pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bump right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now at the plate, Jay Sasaki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mario Ibar. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Throw to third, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Striding in, Rico Hernandez. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Bobby Turner, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Grounded down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Philadelphia Phillies have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Mark Arthur earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.